Steinberg, good to see you.
Hey, Matt, congrats on making the finals. What does it mean to get there and the effort you guys had on the defensive end to probably get you to the next round?
Yeah, still coming down from that. Still trying to catch my breath, honestly. First, I just want to credit Connecticut. I mean, starting 0-5, the grit and the experience and the talent, the athleticism, top to bottom, like, they play hard, man. Like, we had to earn every single thing that we got. And, that's just who we've been. We hit some adversity. Nobody really expected us to be here. I was talking to D-Rob, in that San Antonio group. I remember we won 7 games, one season. And so now just to be here, we're playing for something, so much bigger than ourselves with Breonna Taylor and say her name. And we really wanted it. We believe in each other. We trust each other on both ends of the floor. I think C had a hell of a game today. Just blocks and rebounds. Like, she just clogged up the paint. And, it's a little bit from everybody. And I think that's who we've been all season long. It's never just one person. Asia's Asia. We know that. She's MVP. But we just have a special group, and we stayed together through all the adversity. I mean, we're down 14, 15 in the second quarter. And I'm just really proud of how we just continue to push through and push away.
Follow up, just you mentioned San Antonio. I mean, just the change in culture, moving to Vegas, what Bill and this group has done in these 3 years that you've been a part of. Just talk a little about the culture, the change that really he's instilled in this franchise since you guys got to Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, he knows how to win, and he we have the best organization in the league, top to bottom, and we know that. We wish we were playing at home at Mandalay Bay, the best fans, best arena in the WNBA. But we're here, and we're representing that every single day. And Bill just knows how to win. I mean, he won as a player, he's won as a coach in Detroit, and I just can't explain it. We just continue to find a way. And like I said, this is a special group. Adding Angel and D-Rob and having that experience. Bill knew what he was doing, bringing them here, and then letting Asia be Asia. Obviously we have 2 big pieces that we don't have, but we just continue to find a way. And that grit and that grind, but it starts in the defensive end. And I think that this group, we have that mentality, and we just never hang our heads. And I think that's another thing that we get from Bill is, like, just keep playing up 10, down 10. He says that before every game. Just keep playing and play hard every minute you're out there. And, that's just become our identity.
Danny?
Hey, K-Mac, congrats on making it to the finals. I was wondering, as one of the veteran leaders of this team, you've been with this team way back since they were in San Antonio. Yep. What are your priorities going into the finals? How do you lead by example? What tone do you want to set for your teammates?
Being an aggressor, being a leader on the defensive end as well. Just taking my experience, whether it's WNBA or overseas, into these types of environments. I know it's like to play in finals overseas. I know what it's like to play in games like this, in series like this. So just trying to take that and know that it's possession by possession, 2 by 2. You can't win it all in one possession. We're playing against a championship team now. A team that knows how to win together. They have experience. They have a veteran point guard in Sue Bird, and we know that. We know what we're up against. But, we're going to enjoy this till about midnight. I got 2 more hours, I think, to enjoy this, and then we're just going to be locked in on Seattle. I think, we have a great coaching staff that prepares us, and they make adjustments as we need to. And Tanisha Wright and BJ and Bill, of course. So, it's just top to bottom. Everybody does their part, even Laura and Michelle. Make sure we're getting our rest, make sure we're getting our treatment and things like that, and just, make sure we're getting that mental rest and come ready for practice and the game plan.
Jason?
Kayla asked Asia about this, but it is kind of a cliche, but, teams always talk about leaving it all on the court. Obviously, you guys had to do that in Game 4, and especially tonight. But what did you learn about the team? And, is that something you can take forward into that into the final series?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we just won 2 winner-go-home games in a row. And, I think that speaks a lot to adversity. It speaks a lot to who we are as people and our personalities. And like I said, we just don't hang our heads. I think we believe in each other. We believe in ourselves. And we were having fun out there. We were being aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And even when they made their run, I mean, they were playing great in the first quarter. We couldn't make a shot for shit. And we just kept playing, kept grinding, kept doing what we do. And, that's who we are. That's what we believe in. We're number 1 seed for a reason. And I think people don't talk about that enough. They're talking about everybody else, but we're still here. We're still standing. as one of the top 2 teams. Nobody expected us to be here. Nobody. So, we're here now, and we're going to make the best of the situation.
All right, 3 more. D. Coleman.
Kayla, congrats on the win. What was going through your mind that last time out? What did Bill say to you all? What message did he deliver to you all to prepare for that last and final play?
We've been in this situation a couple times throughout the season, and so I think it was 13.4 that was left. I knew they were going to try to get DB the ball. She's probably their best 3-point shooter, either DB or Jazz. So we were just talking about switching guard to guard, and D-Rob ended up on DB, and then just make sure that we get the rebound. We knew there was 13 seconds. They didn't have any timeouts left. We just wanted to make them take a tough shot, a tough 2. We didn't want to foul any jump shooters. And that's just, we've been in that situation a couple of times throughout this season, so we were pretty well prepared for it.
Howard.
Yeah, congratulations on the win. Got 2 for you if I could.
Sure.
One, you talked about it earlier, but you've gone through so much with this organization as it's been from one to the next. I'm hoping you could take me through just what thoughts were going through your head as those final seconds tricked down. And I just have a follow-up.
Yeah, it's emotional because I got drafted in 2014, made the playoffs first year. We had Becky and all them, and then we just weren't very good. I think there was one season we won 7 games, one season we won 10 games, and there's still that core group. So De'Erica, me, D-Rob, VJ, and Plum, we were all in that San Antonio era, I guess you want to say, and it means a lot because you remember when these teams used to smack on you. I remember we used to go to Minnesota and get our ass kicked by 30. We used to go to Seattle and get our ass kicked by 30. You know what I'm saying? So in the back of my mind, I'm always remembering that, we started from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so thankful for Vegas and this organization because they've created something really special, top to bottom. I mean, Dan, Christine, MGM, Hornbuckle, everybody. You know what I'm saying? They believe in this organization. And our fans, knowing that we have the fans that we do, cheering us on back in Vegas, I know it gives me motivation because I know what it's like to play in that arena. I know what it's like, to be in the semifinals and lose. And I know what it feels like to not even make the playoffs. So that whole spectrum, it's an emotional roller coaster. And all those things are going through your mind as the seconds are ticking down, knowing that you're about to go to the finals. So it's all about being present. It's all about, continue to grind, continue to mentally prepare yourself for each moment. But I'm just really thankful for the journey, and we're here now in my first finals. It's exciting, overwhelming, still trying to catch my breath, but I'm just thankful for the journey for sure.
And just in reference to what you were talking about, there's a lot of conversation about Seattle coming back and taking the title that's rightfully theirs from 2018. You guys are the 1 seed. You have the MVP. You guys beat Seattle twice. Do you view yourselves as the favorite going into the series?
I believe in my teammates. I believe in who we are. I think that our defense has been something that's really carried us. It's come to carry us through. I mean, like I said before, Seattle is an experienced group. They have one of the best point guards ever on their team. She's basically their coach. And we know that. And they have a MVP in themselves with Breonna Stewart. Jewel Lloyd has been playing amazing basketball in the playoffs. We know that, but we've been through adversity before. And, we're the number 1 seed for a reason. But, it's going to be a grinded out game. Grinded out series, and we know that. But I think we're prepared for it, especially after a tough opponent like Connecticut for sure.
Thanks a lot, K-Mac. We'll be right back with Angel McCautry.